Oh, all right. Looks like we're on. Let's give it a second. Let's go share this real quick, my guy.
Oh man.
Dan, you look tired, bro.
Yeah. I'm alright.
Well, good morning. Good morning. This is Speaking Out Loud with your boy Rene, along with me, Mr. Aaron. What up, Aaron? Appreciate you for joining me, brother.
Anytime.
John Borba, if you go rewatch this, you asshole, show up next time. You're gonna drink the night before. Show up still. You got shit to do, guy. My boy JB
Hey,
belling on
Borba.
me.
I went to sleep at like 4:30 and still woke up and did this.
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
could
bro.
tell. I could tell, I could tell you're so tired, my guy.
Yeah.
You gotta get the caffeine in you, bro. Here's the thing.
Something.
I had some drinks last night watching the fights
Mhm.
with my wife. I was watching them. She was on her phone, but um, had some drinks. Woke up ready to do some shit, man. But I don't know, JB. If you're watching this or when you watch this, because your ass is probably still asleep, and you're gonna text me and say I'm sorry. But I hope you're as reliable as the goddamn Minnesota Vikings are going to be today, baby. I'm telling you right now, the Minnesota Vikings will not win today, JB. But
Oh.
that was bro. It was supposed to be lit. But if you're watching, like, follow, and share this. Let people see. We were also supposed to watch the game live. That's to be determined. But we'll see how it goes. So all right, man. Well, we got an action-packed weekend. My buddy Earl's gonna join us here in a few, also to give us his take on a huge game in the NFL, the Colts versus the Packers. So that's also gonna be pretty interesting to see. But Cheech, before we get this started, let me just let these people know this show is sponsored by Amity Boutique, where you can get your women clothing all day. Right here, baby, you got the side knitted long sleeve. They got small, medium, large, only sitting at $13. You can see what they have to offer. Keep looking. That's what. That's just a small set of their selection. Get the orders in today. Make me look good. The link is in the comments, so get your order in ASAP. ASAP. And we're back. All right, Cheech. So we got action pack weekend, man. I had a couple questions for you guys for our espresso round. You know what the espresso round is. You've been on the show long enough to know what we're about. So I don't think you have a cup of coffee next to you. It's all good.
Nah,
Uh,
good.
just a little bit of trivia. Um, Let me go ahead and add Earl to this call. Borba, someone left a comment. Borba's not here. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I'm sure he'll explain himself at some point. But until we can get Erob connected, let's go ahead and just start this espresso round. So my question for you. Oh, there he is. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, hold on. Earl, I can't see you yet, but Cheech, can you hear him?
Let me close out and come back
Nah, I
in.
can't hear nobody.
All right, sounds good, Earl.
Oh, I hear him.
All right, he's gonna click off and then come back in. But all right, just to start off, so let me ask you a couple questions. Cheech, Dalvin Cook is the NFL
Yep.
leading rusher as of right now.
True.
True or false?
True. I say
Yeah,
true.
definitely. Definitely true. Right now, he leads the league with 954 yards. He's also the leading touchdown running back.
Mhm. He's going
Next
off.
one, next one, Cheech, I got you here with Stephon Diggs leads the league in rushing yards. True or false?
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, Buffalo Bills.
False.
Yeah, he's actually number 2, right behind D-Hop. The difference in yards is only 6 yards. So going into today, D-Hop leads the league with 912 receiving yards. All right, let me mix this up just a little bit to make it a little entertaining. Avocados are considered a vegetable. True or false?
False.
It's yeah, you're right. They're technically a single
fruit.
berry. Yeah. Yup. I thought that was gonna trick you guys. I expected that one for Borba because Borba's a little, but all right, let's go to the next one. The letter Q is the only letter not in any U.S. state name. True or false?
True.
Yeah, that's actually true. It's the only letter that's not in any
Okay.
state name. That was a good one, huh?
Yeah. I was like, wait. I actually thought about it.
That's a tough one. All right, let me see if I can get E-Rob on here. Let me see. Real quick. Sorry, guys, if you're just joining us. We're trying to get Earl Robinson on the show. I don't think we can see him. Can you see him, Cheech?
Mm-mm.
No. Hey, E-Rob.
No, I can't.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening. I can see myself.
Yeah, we can't see you, but we can hear you. So let's just stick with your audio if that's okay.
All right, that's cool. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Are you still talking?
No.
All right. Oh, look, here you are. Hey, I like the face hair you got going there.
Yeah, I'm growing it out.
Dang, tell us a little bit about that. And you shaved your head.
Yeah, I got a haircut yesterday just for the show.
Damn, I'm digging it. Hey, E-Rob. All right, so we're gonna we just got off the Espresso Round, drinking some coffee, ask some true or false questions. But let me ask. We're gonna move on to easy money. I want to know what you guys think. If this is just a complete lock, or if there's gonna be a little bit of a butt squeeze on the opponent's end. We got the Falcons going against the Saints, so we obviously know that Drew Brees has 11 broken ribs. He's gonna be out. They said Jameis is not the starter. I was actually caught off guard because I thought he would be. It looks like Hill's going to be the starter. 2 questions. One, do you guys think that is a strategic move from Sean Payton and Jameis is really going to end up taking the majority of the snaps? Or is Hill really that good? We can start with you, Cheech.
Yeah, I think Taysom's their guy right now. I think they just because he can do everything. You know what I mean? Catch, run, pass. But
we don't really know
if he
throw.
Yeah, but he's been there longer, so he knows the system better. But
yeah,
I don't know.
My only
it could be a strategic thing.
Yeah. My only pushback on that is just because you're there longer doesn't mean you're better. But James didn't look terrible last week. What do you think, Earl?
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty surprised to see it. Taysom, he's kind of like a wildcat package quarterback is how they've used him. So I don't even know if can he throw the ball 30 times and then win a game? Probably not. So it'll be interesting to see if they throw Jameis in there in obvious passing situations.
Yeah, for sure. I honestly think it's all strategic. I think we're going to see Hill a couple times there in the beginning of the first quarter, and I think they're going to go right away to Jameis Winston. From what I've seen all week is I think Hill's only thrown, less than 10 passes in the NFL, and they're all, like you said, they're all basically off of these kind of scramble offenses, the Wildcat, RPOs, stuff like that. So I think the leash is real thin. And pretty much the first drive, I think we're going to be able to see exactly how that team's going to be. So do you guys think this is a lock? Is this easy money? I know the spread is a little crazy. I think the Saints are picked to win, but I think right now they're sitting at -6. But if you're hitting the money line at somewhere in the 200s, typically you wouldn't take that bet because the return isn't very big. But is this something that you would just lock in?
You're saying bet Falcons money line?
No, I'm talking the Saints.
No, I probably wouldn't bet the Saints money line. I mean, Falcons are actually decent. They just lose games in the fourth quarter. But with a backup quarterback, I don't know, that takes a hit. I don't like betting teams when they don't have their starting quarterback. Like, that's the one position that can just change the entire outcome.
Yeah, 100%. So you heard it here. Stay away from that bet. Stay away from that bet.
I would bet Falcons spread before I bet the Saints money line.
But at the same time, you really don't know because we don't know what to expect from Jameis or Hill, right? So it's kind of like a toss-up.
Yeah, but it's going to be less than you get from Drew Brees. And if you're getting almost a touchdown with no Drew Brees and you're betting Falcons, it's not a bad bet.
Agreed. I like that. So no easy money. Butt cheeks are going to be tight there in New Orleans, so be careful with that bet. Like Earl said, look at the other side if you're looking for something to bet. But there's other games to bet on. We'll get into that here in just a few. You got the Steelers and Jaguars. Teach, this is your squad here. Is this easy money for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I don't know why, but we've always struggled against the Jaguars, no matter what. No matter how much better we are than them, we always struggle. So I think it'd probably be a struggling game, and then we figure out how to finish in the fourth, like we always do this year. But we always really do struggle against them for some odd reason. They have they know how to play against us, basically.
Cheech, for you being a Steelers fan, you sound super fucking nervous.
Bro, we like always suck against them. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no,
Ben always is horrible against the Jags.
The one thing about the Steelers, and Earl, you'll probably agree with me here, is it seems like they always play to the competition's level. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter who they're playing. If they're playing someone good, it seems like they come up a level, but they always seem to come down. What do you think it is about that, Earl? Why is it always that Pittsburgh seems to play at their opponent's level? Is it that they're really – is there a question mark on this team?
No, I think the Steelers are one of the most well-rounded teams in the league right now. But it ultimately comes down to what Big Ben you see. Sometimes he goes out there and throws 3 interceptions or something. That offense doesn't look like the explosive offense that we've seen, but I think that defense is still really good. But the Packers struggled with the Jags last week too, and so the Jags have some offensive weapons with Robinson and Chark. Even after they pulled Minshew, the Jags can still score some points. So I think the Steelers should win by a touchdown, but I agree. I don't think it'll be a blowout. I don't think the Jags are as bad as their record.
So right now, Pittsburgh's
doing like we did the Bengals. We beat the crap out of the Bengals.
You guys have done that with a lot of teams. I mean, you did that with Dallas, and I thought
our competition though, it's always been like that.
So at -10.5, not easy money. You guys are looking to favor the Jaguars in the spread here. Is that where I'm getting at?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even bet that game.
Stay away. But Pittsburgh does edge this out. So if you're looking at the money line, I think it's easy money. I think Pittsburgh does walk away with this, but it's a risky bet. Last one that I got for you guys is easy money. Cowboys versus Vikings. Should the Vikings wipe the floor with the Dallas Cowboys? Right now they're sitting at a -7.5. Is this an easy win for the Minnesota Vikings?
Should be. Who's starting at quarterback for Dallas?
Andy Dalton.
Yeah, should be an easy win.
It didn't matter who I said.
Yeah. Well, Andy Dalton's backup looked better than Dalton did the one game he played.
Yeah, the only thing about that is Dallas didn't have any offensive linemen. Whenever Gilbert came in, we at least had Looney and Zach Martin come back, so that does help. I mean, if you notice when you watch Andy Dalton play, he got smacked up. I think he got sacked 4 or 5 times. He got hit almost every play, so that didn't surprise me, honestly. I'm on this Cowboys fan page thing, and a lot of people are asking for Gilbert to get the start. I think you're crazy. I don't think you're crazy. I think he obviously looked decent. He was making some decent reads. But at the same time, I still don't think he's better than Andy Don. Andy Don's got more experience. He's a winner. He was winning in Cincinnati. But I don't think this is an easy win. Last week when we played Pittsburgh, not last week, but the week before, when we played Pittsburgh, I thought they were going to completely mop the floor with us. I don't think they win this game because I think Dallas focuses completely on the run game. And this Minnesota team is just not the same without Dalvin Cook playing well. So without Dalvin Cook, I put my money on the fact that Kirk Cousins cannot deliver a great game against a mediocre defense, really. It seems like they're clicking on all cylinders defensively, but are they really?
Yeah, but even if they put 9 people in the box, do you actually think that shitty defensive line can stop Dalvin Cook?
Well, the defensive line has actually been playing better the last 2 weeks, or the last 3 weeks if you consider the bye week a week. But
you guys won that week.
Yeah, I mean, they played really good. They gave up 0 points. But no, really, Dallas's defense went from being ranked 32, and now they're hitting there in the 22 area. So again, in the rush defense, so they're passing.
They gave up 0 yards on their bye week.
Listen, asshole.
That's such a dumb stat.
No. What I'm saying is that it seems like that defensive line is actually making moves. We just they activated Randy Gregory, and since Randy Gregory came back, that defensive line looks a little bit better. I'm not saying it's a badass defense. Don't get me wrong, but let's not get overexcited about the fact that Minnesota has won 3 games in a row. They beat the Packers, right? Which I thought that was kind of the what do they call it? The trap game. I thought that was a trap game for Green Bay. They play each other. It's a division game. Division games are always close. I mean, both of you guys know that in y'all's divisions. So that I don't really count that game. Detroit Lions, mediocre as hell. The Chicago Bears in y'all's division yet again, mediocre as hell, and they barely get out with the win. I don't think this team is good. Borba hyped them up quite a bit last time he was on the show. I don't know when the hell the last time he was on the show because he doesn't show up. But that's what I expect from this goddamn team. I don't expect
that was
them
week
to
1.
show up.
Last season.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think this is easy money. The conversations I've had with JB all week is he thinks this is gonna be a complete blowout, which I'm surprised. I thought he was gonna show up. I told him come with that fire because I'm coming with that smoke, baby, and he didn't show up because he's afraid. It's kind of one of those things. You get a little scared, you know, your balls get a little tight, buttholes, in his case, loose. You know, I don't know. Vikings lose today. I'm calling it.
Well, I hope so. I'll root for the Cowboys today.
Let's go. Chi too. Are you on this goddamn train? Because we're leaving.
For the Cowboys.
You not even. I see your tweets. I see that you feel super bad for us. So
I do, but
not even like from an emotional standpoint, you're not with me here.
Nah.
What if the Cowboys were playing the Ravens? Would you root for them?
Still no.
Damn, you got some hate, bro.
Bro, your fans are annoying.
Cheats, you're the guy that has the Pittsburgh game on. You're the one that has the Pittsburgh game on your TV and then the Cowboy game on your phone, huh?
Nah, I'll look at the score. Or I just go to Twitter and see y'all cry.
All right, let's move on.
I'll just be on Twitter and we suck.
You're obviously not talking about me, but I got a little segment for you guys. It's called Get Off Me, just to get the muscles a little loose. Narrate what's going on here. Got a couple nice catches for you guys. I'm sure you guys remember the one catch. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, yeah. Can y'all see it or what?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I love that picture.
I just love clipping Eagle clips. Look at this. Yeah, baby. Get off me. Diddly. This was a hell of a catch. I thought it was a better throw. Nice and high. Tom Brady, is he clicking on all cylinders? What do y'all think?
He's all right.
Yeah.
I hate
This is
the bug.
why this was a hell of a catch. He kept him in the game. So Beasley. And then the memorable catch that's going to be with us for probably forever.
That catch right there won me my fantasy football game.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was pissed because I bet the damn money line.
What is this? Is that Borba trying to cook?
Yeah.
Bro, but the videos are popping up.
Oh my god. I'm glad y'all caught that. Obviously, that was a setup for Borba. Oh,
You should have photoshopped a Vikings jersey on.
Oh, I was thinking about putting that. Have you guys seen that clip with when they did that Kirk Cousins challenge?
The ice bucket thing?
No, it was when people were pretending to be Kirk Cousins as a quarterback.
No.
And like one of the guys, he like overthrew himself. He ran a route and he like completely overthrew it.
Oh yeah, I think I did see that.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. All right, I got another little video. This is a little off topic. It's just kind of what I've seen on like social media. You guys narrate it. Tell me what y'all think. Oh, this first clip though, my sister got me a video. I was fanboying it like a mother. Terrence Williams, ex-Cowboy wide receiver. I don't know if you guys know him, but anyways, he told me happy birthday.
Yo, Renee, what's up? It's T Will, man. I hope you have a great birthday, and I hope it's good.
Watch me fanboy.
Have a good year. I hope you have a great birthday, and I hope it's good.
Me?
Have a good year.
Thank you. We got this stud right here. What do y'all think about this? He eats the orange and everything.
Who's that guy?
That's Earl's uncle's cousin's brother. I'm just kidding.
What?
How drunk are you after that?
Pull the turkey out.
Pretty drunk.
I think that was Boomy, and then here's this next one.
It's just
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
We got a burnt turkey, guys!
skin.
Turkey, guys!
Have you ever tried a deep fried turkey?
No.
That's probably what mine would look like if I tried.
What the?
You guys didn't like that segment too much, huh?
I didn't really get the point of it.
It's a little off topic.
Yeah, the videos aren't loading on mine, so I don't even know what we're looking at.
Oh, damn, that sucks. Oh, well, it's all good.
Is that how Adrian's turkey looks after she makes it, or what? Is that what you're trying to say?
That's me saying, babe, I could cook. You know what I mean? All right, let's go to quick picks. Earl, you're just going to kind of take over Borba's. You're kind of freestyling it, so I don't expect you to drop numbers on us. But let's go ahead and try this. Let's start off with you, Cheech. You got the Lions versus the Panthers. What's your prediction there?
Oh, they both suck. Teddy's not playing, huh?
He's still questionable.
No, he's out. I got the notification.
He's not playing?
He's out.
Yeah, give me the Lions. I don't know what to say about that game. They both suck.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Galladay's also not playing, and that's Stafford's number one dude. And also he's got a thumb injury that's lingering. He was questionable going into today as well. So
McCaffrey's also out.
Who?
McCaffrey.
Oh, that's yeah.
Christian McCaffrey.
So they got their quarterback is I forgot his name, but he is an XFL player, right?
I got no idea.
Is that right? I think he played for the XFL or the CFL. But anyways, The only thing that I know is that I guess he played with their coach back at Temple whenever they turned that college around. So I don't know. I think this is a toss up too. I'm gonna go with the Lions because they got a quarterback.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
I think that's like the only route you can really take. Other than that, if you're betting, stay the hell away from that game. E-Rob, Bengals or Washington?
It's another garbage game. I'm gonna take the Bengals, I guess. I think that this one's like a 1-point spread, and I'll take Joe Burrow putting up some points. That offense has scored a decent amount lately, so I guess I'd think that they can score against Washington, even though their defense isn't that bad. But I'll take the Bengals if I have to pick one.
Yeah, I like the Bengals. That Joe is not sleepy. He's woke and he's coming, baby. That Washington defense has no chance against this stud. At least I don't think so. I think he racks up about 28, 31 points today and gives it to Washington. I do like what Alex Smith is doing, though. I think it's inspiring if you want to be sentimental. But it's neat to see, even though he's racked up
one leg.
Yeah, I mean, he's racking up interceptions like there's no tomorrow. It's like him and Carson Wentz are having a tea party with interceptions. But
Peg leg Smith.
He is throwing for about 300 yards a game, so it's not too bad. But, yeah, that stinky leg's got to stay good for sure. All right, let's go on to this next one. Cheech, what you got here? I got you with the Jets against the Chargers. If you guys saw Mr. Herbert's new haircut, young gun, ready to go.
Yeah, didn't he say one of the coaches cut it for him? Like that? That's what I read.
I don't know. Does he not look like a quarterback from like a movie scene that can't really throw?
He looks like he plays Call of Duty all day. Like one of those kids. Nah, they'll be the Jets, bro. The Jets suck. They want Trevor Lawrence.
Bad.
Yeah, and the Chargers just can't finish games. They play good against everybody, and they just can't finish it. They're like the Falcons.
Earl, how close do you think the Chargers are from being elite?
I don't. They got to get better. Their defense has taken a step back this year. Like
they get hurt too much.
Yeah, they lost Derwin James for the season, so that was big. But then they traded Desmond King, so I feel like their defense just isn't as good as it's been the last couple years. But Herbert looks good.
Yeah, how annoying was that Desmond King trade though? Right?
Yeah, pretty annoying.
Yeah, I'm like, don't we have a sixth-round
pick? Right?
It's like, what the hell? That's insane. The guy's a stud. Also, I saw a big move for the who was it? Was it the Bucks that just signed that cornerback from the Giants that got suspended for domestic violence or something like that?
Oh, did something?
Yeah, something Baker. He was a first-round pick last year, got suspended or whatever. He's
Yeah.
supposed to be a stud. Unless the NFL suspends him longer, I mean, the Bucks just added another beast to that defense. I think it's the Bucks. I need to double check myself on that. I thought it was the Bucks because I was all pissed about it. But they keep stacking up that goddamn team. It's like really, if Tom Brady doesn't win, it really shows how bad or how much he needs a good coach, I guess you could say, right?
I mean, they got a pretty good coach.
Yeah, I'm saying if you don't win a Super Bowl though.
Yeah.
Because it's Super Bowl or bust for them, right? I mean, like if they don't win a Super Bowl, I mean, they did all this for nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's Super Bowl or bust. They don't win the Super Bowl. It was just a waste of time for them.
My question is, how do they have so much money to spend? Like, they signed Leonard Fournette, Antonio Brown, now this cornerback. They got Tom Brady.
$1 million contract.
Well, all these assholes are signing for like $1 million.
Yeah, they gave AB minimum wage.
NFL minimum wage. There's a difference.
They put money on his book. He's always in trouble.
Yeah, it's like
a pack of ramen.
I think $1 million guaranteed, and then $500,000 guaranteed going in his books if he goes to prison, something like that.
Yeah. But he got in trouble again or something, I saw.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't think he gets suspended,
security
but
cameras and stuff.
yeah, all these guys are. I mean, look at Leonard Fournette's contract. I think he's making like $1 million, and then 2.5 of it is incentives. And they're probably not going to meet those incentives because if you look at Leonard Fournette, I mean,
They don't even use him.
Yeah, he's getting like a third of the carries, if that, if anything. Antonio Brown, it seems like they're trying to utilize him too, but his incentives are strictly. Correct me if I'm wrong here, guys, but I believe a lot of it is a playoff win.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They're like team incentives, not individual incentives.
Exactly. So it's like AFC Championship and then Super Bowl incentive.
Well, probably
I think
NFC
if he gets
Championship, but yeah.
like half a
Yeah, my
million
bad.
if he doesn't get the cops called on him more than 10 times while he's there or something like that. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually in his incentive bag. I'm not gonna lie. While we're sitting on Antonio Brown, let's go on to the Patriots versus the Texans. Deshaun Watson has low-key been playing pretty solid. But Cam Newton is Superman. Does the Superman continue? What do you guys think? Give me a quick prediction.
I'm going to take the Texans on this one. I was looking, the spread actually favors the Patriots by 2 points, which surprised me. I think that the game's in Houston as well. I just don't trust Cam Newton like that. I know they beat the Ravens last week, but the Ravens have been playing horribly. So that doesn't really mean that much to me. I just don't trust Cam Newton throwing the football. And I think that Deshaun Watson's going to put up some points. So I don't think you can win this game with 17 points as the Patriots.
Free Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, seriously. God damn.
Free Deshaun Watson.
Bill O'Brien completely screwed that organization. I feel so bad for them.
Yeah, they got like no draft picks either.
Yeah.
He sent D-Hop for a second pick. Second round pick.
No Vaseline, no nothing. He just went in raw turkey.
Trade DeAndre Hopkins for a 4th round pick and a running back that's on IR 50% of the time.
Who had one good year.
Right.
His name is David Johnson, and that one good year he was on my fantasy team, so let's go.
5 years ago.
Yeah, seriously.
I didn't even know he was still in the league.
Bro, that's so depressing. Like, Bill O'Brien's such an idiot. What an idiot. And then that catch was just like the cherry on top. Like, here you go.
Yep.
I told you. And then he's just sitting on his couch with a bag of goddamn Doritos with his $1 million like an asshole. Whatever.
Yeah, and then to make it worse, you go out and you sign Randall Cobb and Brandon Cooks, like you trade for Cooks. So it's not even like a salary cap thing because you're paying Cooks about as much as you would have paid Hopkins. And so you basically just dumped Hopkins for a 4th round pick.
Honestly, DeAndre Hopkins had to say something to piss him off. Like this wasn't a strategic move whatsoever. This was 100% personal, I think.
Yeah.
I think he stole his bag of Doritos and then he got pissed. But all right, let's go to this next one. We got the Dolphins versus the Broncos. I think I'm gonna take the lead real quick. I think the Dolphins win. I think we want to be careful and slow down as far as the momentum that the Dolphins are in. They do got a favorable schedule going on the back end of this, so I do think they make the playoffs. But let's chill on Tua. Let's calm down a little bit. But I do think they edge this out because the Broncos just aren't very good. This is one of my bets from Bettors Bet. I think I actually bet the spread on this. They're sitting at -3. I don't like that because it's at 3 points, but I do expect them to win by at least 7 or 10. So I think the Dolphins edge this out. The one thing that Dolphins got going for them is that defense. They've had a turnover the last, I think, 4 weeks, 1 turnover a game, and that special teams, you can't sleep on special teams, and that's what the Dolphins are kind of showing right now. They've scored on special teams at least twice in the last 4 weeks, so I think that's pretty impressive for special teams. I got the Dolphins winning this game and covering the spread. You guys want to chime in on that, or are we good to move on?
Yeah, no, I like the Dolphins. I think, like you said, it's their defense that's winning games. Like Tua's played fine, but I mean, he hasn't been throwing for like 300 yards or anything. So he's kind of managing the game, and their defense and special teams is carrying them. But it'll be interesting to see. Like, Buffalo hasn't played that great lately. I mean, they beat Seattle, but outside of that, they've been kind of taking a step back. So could the Dolphins sneak in there and win that division? Be kind of interesting to watch how that plays out.
Oh, that's crazy true. And like I said, they have a favorable schedule going here in the back end. I think they're like one of the top 5 teams on the back end as far as having the favorable schedule with wins and losses. But like I said, you want to be careful. Don't completely jump on that bandwagon just yet.
So
they must play
the
ahead.
Cowboys.
No, unfortunately, they got lucky. Why we got to throw those little low blows? Let's go on to the Eagles. Guys, the Cowboys can still make the playoffs.
That's the sad part.
I just wear my jerseys like playoff bound, baby. And as I say that, let's move on to the Eagles versus the Browns. The Eagles are going over to the Browns right now. The temperature is sitting at 45 degrees with a bunch of rain coming down. That rain's going to keep coming down throughout the entire game, with winds up to 10 miles per hour. With that being said, I think this favors the Browns. I don't like Baker Mayfield anymore. I'm no longer on that train at all. This guy's disappointed me week after week after week. But that running game with the duo between Hunt and Chubb is too good. It's too good. And if you got wind blowing and rain coming down, the one thing you do need is a rush offense. And that's what the Cleveland Browns have. So I think the Cleveland Browns edge this out, but they need a score from Baker Mayfield. I don't give a damn if it's on a screen or on a simple slant route. The Cleveland Browns need one touchdown. This guy hasn't scored a touchdown hasn't thrown a touchdown in the last 2 weeks, nor has he ran one in. They at least need one touchdown to close this game out. Just one, Baker. One. That's less than all your goddamn commercials. We just need one touchdown for you to beat Philadelphia today. I'm not. Carson Wentz is just. It's a goddamn joke how much money this guy makes. But what do you guys think?
They're gonna battle on who can screw up more today.
Philly?
No, Baker and Carson.
Yeah, they might have a battle of most interceptions. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at least Hulu has live sports, so it's cool.
E-Rob, you want to chime in on that?
Yeah, I agree with you. I like the Browns because I think they can run the ball all day against Philly. And, like you said, there's bad weather. So if they just let Baker not lose the game for them by throwing interceptions, I think that they should win.
Yeah, and I'm 100% biased too. Don't get me wrong. But if Philly does have a chance, they do have they have a top 10 rush defense, so that's in their favor. But if the one thing that we've learned, and Earl, you know this for sure, is if they keep pounding the ball and you keep having 3 and outs, eventually that defense is going to open up.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one thing we've talked about between me and you with the Packers, right? There's only so much a defense can do before lanes start opening up, and that's pretty much where Philly is. That the offense just it gets too stagnant for too long, and the defense gets exposed. It's nothing against the defense. It's just the fact that the offense cannot move the ball. So Philly fans, if you're out there talking shit about your defense because they're giving up so many points, take a look at the goddamn quarterback on the offense. That's what you need to do. Is look at that goddamn offense before you start criticizing your defense. I'm just saying. But let's move on. All right, we got a huge game. These next 4 matchups that we're going to talk about, huge games. This game right here, though, Titans versus the Ravens, I think this is a must-win for both teams. Earl, what do the Ravens have to do to win this game? And how much pressure is on Lamar Jackson?
They got to get their offense going. Like, their defense has played all right, but their offense has just looked horrible. Like, Lamar Jackson, when you watch him take a snap, it seems like he's just solely looking to run now. Like, last year, their offense looked really good, and he ran some, but he was making some of those short to mid-range throws to keep the defense balanced. And now, like, especially against the Colts, when I watched that game 2 weeks ago, I think, every time Lamar would take a snap, it's like within 2 seconds he's scrambling, and you're just not going to win football games if your quarterback's one-dimensional. So I think they need to get back. They need to be able to run the ball with their running back, and then Lamar's got to make some better decisions and stand in the pocket and make some throws. And then I think they should beat the Titans. I think that they're a better team than the Titans, but Lamar's got to chill out a little bit and get back to throwing the ball.
Do you think it's because of the offensive line, or do you just think that he panics too fast and then goes to what he does best?
Yeah, I feel like he's just been panicking. I mean, maybe it's also a combination of like the receivers not getting open, but I mean, you got to be able to throw the ball.
Yeah, for sure. This has got to be a test out game. Cheech, what do you think the Titans? What do you expect from the Titans today?
Just to run the ball. I mean, yeah, they're good, but they just got to force Lamar to throw. I mean, we've seen it. The Ravens lose when he throws what? I think they haven't won a game when he throws more than 25 times. I think I saw that somewhere. So force him to throw. That's all you got to do to beat the Ravens. Force Lamar to throw a shitload, and they're not going to win the game.
100% agree. Also, Calais Campbell's out, so that hurts them going against Derrick Henry. That doesn't help. But if you look the other side, the Titans also Jadeveon Clowney is out because of COVID-19, so that doesn't help them either in the coming to the running game. But for me, I'm riding the Titans today. The reason for that is their offense is pretty good. They can run the ball. They just got to stick to it. We know Ryan Tannehill can sling it every now and then. But the one thing about him is once you get that running game going, pretty consistent. The only thing is this goddamn Titan defense is giving up so many goddamn points. You got to expect Verbal to make some type of adjustment to bring pressure. If you learned anything from Bill Belichick, you got to put pressure on the goddamn quarterback. You got to force this guy out of the pocket. I know normally you want to, I guess really what you want to do is contain him, right? Because you want him to throw in the pocket. So that's what I'm expecting from the Titans today. And I think they edge this out. I think Baltimore has bigger problems than what we see with Lamar Jackson. I mean, the offensive line has 2 huge injuries. They lost, I think is it Stanley or Staley or something like that?
Yep.
Their best left tackle. If anybody knows about left tackles, it's a goddamn Cowboys fan. Because anytime Tyron Smith goes out, it's like, geez, here we go again. That left tackle position, I don't know if you guys watched the Pat McAfee show, but Aaron Rodgers even said it. He always gets his left tackle some kind of crazy gift because he appreciates how much this guy covers his blind side. And that's exactly what's going on there in Baltimore. They're missing their left tackle, and it's forcing Lamar Jackson to panic because he has no trust in his left tackle. That's exactly what I'm reading there. And with that being said, I don't see him just gaining trust on his left tackle overnight. I got Titans edging this out. What are y'all's predictions?
I think the Ravens are going to win. Like you said, I don't think Tennessee's defense is very good. So I think that the Ravens should be able to get back to running the ball and put up some points this week. And then I just think that the Ravens defense is better and they'll be able to get a few stops against the Titans. Hopefully, they got to bottle up Derrick Henry and make Tannehill beat them. I think both teams kind of have the same mindset. Like, you got to stop the run and let the other quarterback beat you. Tannehill's a better thrower than Lamar is, but I think that the Ravens have a better defense, and so I'll take the Ravens. Close game, though.
I'll go Titans.
Ooh, that sounds. So this is obviously this is a coin flip, right? I mean, I think we can all agree on that. It's really just a matter of who you favor more. So, all right, let's go on. The Packers against the Colts. Man, I was looking forward to Borba coming on the show. Before you go, Earl, let me just start off by saying this. Aaron Rodgers should be the leading candidate for MVP. And if not MVP, this guy should at least win Comeback Player of the Year. If Borba was sitting right in front of me right now, I would say all of that shit that you talked last year about this guy not looking good, he's over the hill, he's over the edge, he can't complete the simplest throw, blah, blah, blah. Aaron Rodgers would like to say, kiss my ass, because like he said, last year he had a mediocre season, but that's a great season for a lot of other quarterbacks. This guy has been playing so phenomenal along with Devontae Adams. Shout out to my fantasy team. Let's go. But this dude is balling, and it's consistent. He's had, maybe 2 bad games, but the Packers are finally nailing the nail on all cylinders. And they're just missing really Aaron Jones at this point. And we know what Aaron Jones is capable of. I didn't know who the hell he was up until last year when he put 150 on Dallas. But we know who he is. The Green Bay Packers are going to edge this game out. I get the Colts have the best. They give up the least amount of yards per game. But if Aaron Jones balls out today, the Packers are going to win this game easily. Easily. But it all comes down to Aaron Jones. But Rodgers needs to be put at number 1 on the MVP race. Go ahead, guys. What do y'all think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think Rodgers has had a great season. And, this will be one of the first weeks that our offense is healthy again. We're getting our left tackle back, one of the best left tackles in the game. We're getting Alan Lazard back, our number 2 receiver. And then Aaron Jones came back last week or the week before. So I think our offense is healthy. And if you look at those first couple weeks of the season, we're putting up like 40 points, like week 1, week 2, maybe week 3. So hopefully our offense gets back into the score every drive mode, because our defense is still pretty skeptical. And I think our defense will have a pretty tough time stopping the run against the Colts. But hopefully Phillip Rivers can make some bad throws, which he usually does. And then we can get an interception or something to change the game. But I like the Packers today.
Yeah, I was super confused with Vegas putting the line at plus 105. I think he got up to 125 at one point. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But the Packers were the underdogs going into this. As of today, it's broke even. Obviously, that's because bettors have been putting money towards the Packers, as I have, and I think you have as well, right, Earl?
Yeah.
But for me, I think I forgot what game we were talking about. Where we were expecting an adjustment in the second half from the Packers. I think they have to start the game off by putting pressure. They got to stack the goddamn box. There's no way around it. You got to stack the box and force Phillip Rivers to lose them the game. That's really what it comes down to. You got to stack the goddamn box and force Phillip Rivers to do what Phillip Rivers does. What do you think, Cheech?
One team has Aaron Rodgers, and I'll always go with the team that has Aaron Rodgers.
Say that again?
I say the Packers. I said one team has Aaron Rodgers, and I'll always go with the team that has Aaron Rodgers. So give me the Packers in this one.
Yeah,
I don't trust Phillip Rivers in late games.
This is a statement game for the Packers. Man, I'm riding Aaron Rodgers D so hard right now, but this is a statement game for the Packers. Everybody calls them soft defensively. This team is soft, so on and so forth. Today is the day that they have to make that statement to show that they're more than just an offensive team and a team that can defend the pass. The one thing that's completely made this team average is the fact that you can put up 100 or 150 yards running. Today, that has to change. If we don't see an adjustment today, I'm not sold on this Packers team getting to the Super Bowl. Today's the day to open up people's eyes and show that they should be considered Super Bowl contenders. 100%.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I think, right now the Packers are sitting at the 1 seed in the NFC, and because of the change in playoff format where there's 7 teams, so there's only one bye. like every week matters because that bye is now just even more important to not have to play the first round. So there's gonna be a lot of good teams in the NFC that get in between, the Bucs, the Saints, Seattle, the Rams, maybe the Cardinals, whoever falls out of the crappy NFC East. So I think getting that bye is going to be important. Unless the Cowboys make it, then I want to play them first round because that's a bye in itself.
All right, let's get this rolling. Chiefs and Raiders. Sunday Night Football. The Raiders did a victory lap. What do y'all think?
Chiefs.
Easy
Best
money?
Game. Chiefs. Not easy, I don't think. I think the Chiefs will win. Just because they lost to him last time, they're gonna come out. Patrick Mahomes gonna go off like he always does.
What do you think, bro?
Eating.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think that the Raiders lucked into a win against them last time, and that's just going to piss the Chiefs off. They're going to come out and put up like 45 points. I don't think that the Raiders' defense is very good. So Chiefs should win pretty easily.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Mahomes gonna throw an 80-yard bomb behind his back or something.
I think the one thing that the Raiders showed though is that the Chiefs are beatable because the defense is still got a fat question mark on it. The one thing that they do give up is big plays. We've seen it time and time again. But today the key thing for the Raiders is Josh Jacobs. This guy can't have an entire season where it's a sophomore slump. He has to ball out. This dude needs to run for over 120 yards for the Raiders to even have a chance today. Josh Jacobs, this is 100% on you, buddy. Let's go on to the Rams and the Bucs. This is our Monday Night Football game. This is a pretty crucial game given the fact that the Seattle won on Thursday. So this is damn near for the division. It's not a division game, but the Rams need this. How do you guys think this plays out?
This is a good one. I think the Rams win. Do you know what the line is on this one? I would imagine that the Bucs are favored, but I think the weakness for the Bucs is their offensive line. What is it?
-4.5 Bucs.
Yeah. So I mean, I would take the Rams just because I think Darnold is going to be able to get a lot of pressure against Brady, and that's how you beat Brady. And they got a pretty good defense you saw what they did to Seattle, last week, holding Seattle to like 16 points or something. That's pretty good. They can put Ramsey on one receiver and completely take them away. And then the Rams offense is playing pretty decent, but they've got to be able to run the ball because I'm still not sold on Goff.
Yeah, they're not. I'll agree with you. Real quick, the one thing that I did want to say about the Rams, I think Tampa Bay edges it out because of how many weapons they have offensively. I get Ramsey can shut down either Antonio Brown or Mike Evans, but there's too much there, right? You still got Brown and Goodwin, and then you got Howard at a tight end, and you still have to worry about the running game with them. I just don't see them being able to stop that momentum. But the one thing that the Buccaneers need to not get away from, I understand they have all these weapons, but the one thing that they had going for them last year with Jameis Winston was the fact that they could still run the ball. You can't get away from that. I understand all those weapons offensively, but you got to run the ball to open up the field. So we kind of saw that a little bit last week against Carolina. You saw Jones get that break for like 90-something yards. That's the kind of shit that you got to see from the Buccaneers, though. Without that, I think this team is mediocre because Tom Brady isn't the same guy that he used to be. He's not as quick, and the one thing he is, he's a statue. He's not mobile. He can't get out of the pocket. So once you force him out, it's kind of game over for the Bucs. Without that running game,
that boy.
I don't see them winning.
You hit Tom Brady 3 times, he don't want to play anymore. First quarter, you hit him 3 times, he doesn't want to play anymore. So all they got to do is put pressure on Brady. That's the way to beat the Bucs. What team was it? They were beating Brady up. The Saints. The Saints were just bullying Brady. You could just tell he was out of it after the first quarter.
Yeah,
he did not want to be there anymore. That's all you have to do.
When you go back to that game, though, it was they started beating up on them early, and they were trying to force the pass. That's the one thing like I keep saying is you got to stick to the running game. I understand all the weapons, but you got to stick to the running game. I think they edged this out for that reason only, and the fact that Jared Goff just isn't the same on the road. I get that there's no fans and stuff like that. Well, in Tampa Bay there will be a couple, but I'm just not sold. I'm not sold on him on the road, and without them running the ball either, Jared Goff just isn't the same. This guy's really only good whenever they're on play action pass. So with that being said, I got the Bucs winning this Monday Night Football. All right, last segment.
Yeah, I agree.
We got Bettors Bet presented to you by Amity Boutique. Check out Amity Boutique NM on Facebook. Get your order in. I got a little glimpse of some of their inventory that they got here. Check it out. The link will pop up in the comments. For your gear, get your girl something. If she's mad, this is the way to make her happy, baby. If she's happy, you get her something anyways to make her even happier. So hit the link, get your order in ASAP. If you live in Roswell, it's a free shipping. If you're outside of Roswell, there is some shipping costs, but get your order in. Get your order in. So Bettors Bet, E-Rob, feel free to jump in on this since we pretty much bet together. I do have the Dolphins covering today, the money line or the spread at -3. I also have the Packers. I'm betting hard on the Packers. Solid money line. If you can still get it in right now, it's breaking even, but even's better than anything. So get that bet in. This game's going to be a hell of a game. I also have a risky bet, and I'm going with the Titans against the Baltimore Ravens. That's my 50-50. So get that in ASAP.
There?
Baltimore at
Okay.
-3. -3 for Baltimore. So I took the money line. I think the spread is favorable. If you're a little scared, take the spread. But if you got some cojones today and you woke up with your balls hanging, feeling a little dangerous, take the money line, baby.
I kind of like the Falcons. If that's still +6 points, like Falcons can score, assuming that Julio and Ridley are playing. You know, the Falcons can put up some points, and I don't know that Taysom Hill can throw the ball well enough to match the Falcons offense.
It's at -3.5.
Either. It's what?
-3.5.
The Falcons are favored, or
Saints.
I don't like that as much as I like 6 points, but
Yeah, well, that dropped immediately. I think as soon as they said that Hill was playing or starting at quarterback, it dropped almost right away. I don't know if that's just faith in Jameis Winston or, I really don't know what is, because I don't know. But that's a good bet, because right now they're sitting at +185. So if you're hitting the money line, this is definitely 50-50, and the risk and reward is there. So that's also a good bet. If you're going to hit the money line and got some money to spare, hit the money line on the Falcons. Not a bad bet. But, all right, guys, that's it for our show today. This is Speaking Out Loud with Rene, and along with me, Aaron. Earl, appreciate you jumping on the show with us, brother. You guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy your football. Enjoy your football Sunday. Earl, tell your sister hello.
See you guys.
And we'll see y'all later. Appreciate y'all.